And most likely you believe in yourself a ton and kind of get shit on by insecure people. So you kind of get lashed out at, you don't get it, it doesn't make any sense. Everyone wants to tear you down. It's kind of alarming, honestly. Like if you're out there and you feel like you win at pretty much everything you set your mind to within reason, you tend to be better than other people at most things, and you really believe in yourself behind the scenes when no one's watching you grind, and you can't really talk about it because it's arrogant to talk about, you most likely have what's called unlovable. Unlovable means Kevin and I would give the same speech, and I'm certain I'm going to get you thinking differently. I'm certain I'm going to help you change your life. He doesn't think he's going to add any value at all. I think everyone's going to hate me. He is certain he's going to get everyone laughing and everyone's going to love him. So the only reason I know about this is because Kevin and I were the yin and the yang. Kevin is devastated when we get a negative review. I could give an F. I don't care at all. But when we lose a team member and that team member attacks my character, it devastates me. Kev's like, I don't care at all. Screw it. You can attack my character. I know I'm a good person. Got it. Okay, so the top 3 fears are fear of failure, fear of success, and fear of judgment. And they're based on core wounds, and you can study this: defective, unlovable, unwanted. And so Kobe was unlovable. And he had high self-worth too, especially in the tail end, but in the early days, definitely not. And ultimately, he doesn't care about being seen as a failure because he knows he's eventually going to win. And if you look at his trajectory and his mindset, he started from a very young age playing the long game. He didn't make a single layup for when he was 11 or whatever, coming back from Italy. Like, I've studied this. And I also have a book. He's also an obsessive. And when I say an obsessive, the thing that's really frustrating to me, like a James Cameron, for example, he's an obsessive. People crap on him and people don't like him and he's mean and it's like, but you love his movies though. And unfortunately, you can't have a Steve Jobs level product without the obsessive nature. You can't have Kobe Bryant level results without the obsession. And so I'm an obsessive. You can sense that. I mean, this is actually me dialing down, not up, believe it or not. Most people think I'm dialing up right now. Most people think this is ego. This is actually less than what I really am, right? I'm actually scared and vulnerable to even be this much. Okay. So, and I didn't know that, but now I know that. So that's ultimately my answer is, in business, you're never going to win every game. And you have to realize that even 20% success is actually normal. That's 1/5. If I can get 1/5 of it, I mean, there's 3 million podcasts? Like, if I can get one person to listen to my show over the other 3 million, that's a W. And I'm ignited by failure. I'm ignited by competition. I'm ignited by embarrassment. Kevin is not at all. He says, Alan, I need some wins, man. I need some W's. And so that's why if you resonate with the needing wins, entrepreneurship might not be for you. Or business partner with someone like Kobe, because you'll win no matter what, but you'll have a really hard time when he's not empathetic at all, when you're tired or sick or hungry or whatever.
Going that a little bit further though, because you say if you need the wins, it might not be right for you. But would you say that there's a lot of entrepreneurs out there who aren't doing it because they want to win in business? Like, what would you say is their driver? Or is it that they want to prove somebody wrong and that's what's driving them? But isn't that still a win?
I think Kobe was more driven by purpose than anything. I think MJ was more driven by drive and competition, and he was definitely ignited by embarrassment and competition and those things. So they're similar, but Kobe was much more purpose. And in business, I think that some people are driven by relationships and some people are driven by success. So I was sort of the type A super achiever, tried to be, I love mastery. So getting good at stuff is my jam. So speaking right now, if you think I'm a strong speaker, I mean, that's thousands of hours of just perfecting my craft. I have a thing that I'm actually scared to share. I rate myself on 25 facets of effective communication. They're called the 25 impact points of effective communication: oratory, storytelling, tonality, volume, enunciation. Like, this is all by design. That's Kobe level obsessiveness. And the only reason I'm even allowed to talk about it is because he mentioned Kobe. Right? So I wouldn't even be talking about this. You wouldn't even know it. I'd do it behind the scenes, tell no one, and then show up really good, make everyone else insecure, and then be hated, not know why. And then that would drive me even more. So some business people are good at relationships. Business is about relationships. So Kevin is awesome at relationships. Everybody loves Kev. Not everybody loves Alan. Alan's necessary for success in business and systems and grit and work ethic and making sure we're aligned and the train tracks are set up for goals and dreams. And Alan doesn't care about experiences. He cares about results and process.